there's a Democratic civil war happening. I'm here, Darren, downtown Chicago, and I worked on Harris's campaign, and I see a method going on that I have to point out to all of you. I'm very concerned. Here's the deal. What we're dealing with right now is infighting, beyond infighting. That is a secretive infighting that's on roughly 5 different levels. And I'll just give you one of them in this video. If you want to join me in the Clarity group, you can go to my homepage, click the link, and join. I got a deal that's only 20 bucks a month, or you can get the whole year for like 100 bucks, next to nothing. Here's the deal. What's happening, because I'm talking on a non-recorded live on Saturday about this and about some other secretive shit, like the different types of investigations going down right now into this administration. Let me get into this. First of all, there is a disunity of leadership on both the House and the Senate. And it's looking really bad, guys, because you can see it when they're attacking their own groups and members or not supporting them. You can see it when you have Hakeem Jeffries voting against Al Green today, against a impeachment of Trump. And we know it was symbolic, but that was crazy. On top of that, you can see it with the way in which they took Jasmine Crockett and pegged her down. Just like that. Same thing with AOC. Pegged them down. You can see it when they'd rather talk on the Capitol Hill steps in a sit-in than actually get their butts up and go out and talk to 20-something red states like Bernie and AOC did. Listen, I'm not a socialist, I'm a capitalist. I believe in socialist care. I believe in free health care, people not dying because they don't have enough money in this country. But be very clear, as a business owner, I want you to understand this is absolutely destructive. And the real business people know it. It ain't just the billionaire. All the billionaires are not together. Let me point that out. And I'm going to say that in my live Saturday. All the billionaires are not together. There's some people financing some stuff targeting Trump. I'll talk about that Saturday. But in this Democratic civil war, it's a battle of money. You can see it in the run for New York mayor. They're worried about this guy coming in, Mamdani. Forgive me if I mispronounced his name, but you know who I'm talking about, Z-Man. They're afraid of him. They're afraid because it's like Bernie Sanders, a young Bernie Sanders getting in, I guess, but they're afraid of him. Democrats, there's a fracture. There's a group of people who are the financialists. Now, let me point out again where I'm from, Chicago. The DNC spent $100 million in this city, y'all. They had skyboxes in the United Center where the Bulls play, and Michael Jordan won. They had skyboxes that ranged from $500,000 to $5 million. This is a money game. I'm speaking as a capitalist. This is a money game. And they after the money, and they will forsake our fucking freedom for that dollar. Now, that's character, not capitalism. Sorry, it's character. Just like when you see, because you got good people like, Mark Cuban and the founder of LinkedIn and even Warren Buffett, who have given millions of dollars to try to fight this political thing. But then you got these assholes. They are really, really bad, guys. And I stopped. I was communicating for the last 7 months with my Congress people, Duckworth, Durbin, and Davis, and as of this week, I'm stopping. I'm not saying give up on contacting Congress, but I'm uncomfortable. It's as if I got a wolf in my house. If you think something's up, you're right. And we got a lot of stuff we got to do. The real Democrats are the 23 governors and AGs. Don't you give the Democratic Party a motherfucking say. It ain't about dogging out the Democrats. It's about going for the local and regionals. Not just the governor and AGs, but the nonprofits, ACLU, Indivisible. Give locally, your county people, your in my area we call it wards, but for some of you it's parishes or whatever works. Wards, your local counties and parishes. Give there. That's where the money's going. I ain't saying don't give money. Democratic Party is a multi-billion-dollar institution, and they doing some rough shit, y'all. Rough. And there's a lot of infighting. What they did to Jasmine, what they did to the Al Green, they could have supported that brother doing that. It wouldn't have gone nowhere. And I do admit that I've been very critical of people putting up impeachment when they know they can't win. But Al Green has really tried to push that through. And Democrats ain't standing together. Do we need a third party? Oh, I don't know. I know that both parties will do anything to avoid a third party, but it's not because of ideology. It's because of money, control, and power. We live in a very special time, and it's important for all of us to know and remember these rights and freedoms. The assessment I would give you is this: focus your energy and your money and your time locally, regionally, and not nationally into Congress. They're earning $174,000 a year, and they're screwing us over. Not all of them as a group blanket statement, but through some of which who think they are cutting edge when they're institutionalists. And it's sad. Does that mean we go Republican? Fuck no. They don't give a fuck. They got MAGA. They suck. They sucked before MAGA. But this shit with the Democrats, it's just like what I say about the MAGA. You notice I don't ever talk about MAGA. If you're new to my channel, I've never talked about MAGA. Hardly ever. I don't have time for MAGA. It's not about MAGA. It's about reaching the Kamala Harris voters. And man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We got problems. We got problems, y'all. Because on the left, you got left alarmist creators who are out there giving you the breaking news. All they're doing is repeating the same shit that they heard from legacy media. That's it. And then on top of that, and I ain't hating on them, I'm just stating on them, there's no assessment in context. Is that what we become? No assessment in context? I don't think so. There are a lot of people who are giving assessment in context and they rock. But we need more of those and less of that alarmist left. And we need more leadership. People who say it real, the young people are coming in. Eventually, the Democrats got to give up to the young people. You can't just hold AOC and Crockett and other people. You can't just do that forever. You just can't do that. Not smart. Not smart at all. It isn't. Hang on. We'll make it through. I said a week and a half ago. Remember when I said it in the video? It's got to get worse before it gets better. Yeah. Me and my big mouth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I'm going to talk more Saturday, but I just wanted to share this with you.